we're looking at the moves in oil right now. So we're also seeing some new reports crossing the wire about the possibility of sanctions on Russian oil if Putin doesn't agree to a Ukraine peace deal. It seems like oil prices moved maybe 0.5%, maybe even a full percent higher after that news broke. How much disruption are we seeing in the oil market this morning? Yesterday, we seemed to be worried about oversupply. This morning, how materially has this changed?
I'd say, look, ultimately, if you think about where oil prices are, I mean, we're talking about Brent having just crossed back above 60, WTI, up about, 2% this morning. It had gone down all the way to 55. We're still not talking about big moves in the grand scheme of things, because to your question on the disruption, we've calculated about 40% of Venezuelan oil exports since September have been on U.S. sanctioned vessels. So that's about 500,000 barrels per day of Venezuelan oil that's at risk following Trump's statements yesterday. Russian oil, we've already seen a significant slowdown in arrivals, over 1 million barrels per day down since the last set of U.S. sanctions on Rosneft and Lukoil. India has been the biggest one that's kind of pulled back. Russian oil is just building on water, about 50 cargoes per month since November, December cycles, basically unsold. Can't continue forever, but it does tell you that oversupply is by far the dominant theme in the market, because otherwise, a few years ago, if you're talking about these levels of disruption, 1 million from Russia, 500,000 from Vens, we'd probably be at $90 oil.
Okay. For people just waking up to the news, we're looking at WTI and also Brent. They're both above 2%. It's on news of the Trump administration putting sanctions on Venezuelan oil, also considering sanctions on Russian oil if Putin doesn't agree with the Ukraine peace deal. But I want to hit on this point that you're saying. It's up over 2%, I believe about 2.5% right now. You're saying that's muted considering the potential disruption here. So can we put a number on that disruption? If there are sanctions on both Venezuela and Russia, what percent of global supply does that impact? And then how much is the U.S. impacted? Because those barrels weren't going to the U.S.
Yeah, I mean, look, like I said, Venezuela, it's about 500,000 barrels per day in terms of the sanctioned vessels that were carrying it. So that's the disruption you're talking about. Russia, we have already seen about 1 million barrels per day, at least unsold. So that's about 1.5 million barrels per day in a 100+ million barrels per day market. Because the market is talking about 2 to 3 million barrels per day of oversupply in Q1 of next year, thanks to the kind of balances we've seen this year. OPEC have unwound production, and we've had quite a bit of non-OPEC supply growth, be it from Guyana, be it from Brazil. So there is a lot of supply that the market is having to digest right now, which is why the 1.5 million barrels per day of supply loss isn't necessarily causing the kind of jitters it would have caused earlier. Because let's say you're building by 2. If you deduct 1.5, you're still building 500,000 barrels per day in Q1, right? I think that's kind of the worry the market has. I will also highlight, by the way, CPC, which is the Kazakhstan volumes that come out of the country. That's also been halved because of Ukrainian attacks, and the market's kind of been completely ignoring that as well.